Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry you couldn't get through. If you couldn't get through, that means you ain't in the gang. Y'all see Spidey back there. Say what's up to Spidey. Hey, say what's up to Spidey. Okay then. Thank you. Hey, if this your first time tuning in, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in, I also like to say welcome and thank you. Thank you for pulling up with me, man. Thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule to come sit in front of a YouTube video, a live YouTube video, and listen to a young dude, not so young anymore, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, speak about the price action. If y'all know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., and I get on the Al Gore's internet every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the overnight price action and kind of discuss what we anticipate the price to do. Then I get back on again in the evening, typically at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but during football season, we're doing it at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and talk about the price action recap. What happened that day? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Did we learn lessons? Did we have some successful trades? Just talk about the price action. If it sounds like something you want to do, pull up with us. Pull up with us. We also go live on Sundays and talk about what we anticipate for the week. You know what I'm saying? If that sounds like something you want to do, join us. Welcome. Learn how to trade what you see. Hashtag Spider Gang. Shout out to New TLR. That's our exclusive sponsor. And then Banjo, that's our other exclusive sponsor. Who pulling up this morning? Who in here with man? Who in here with me? What's up here to learn and share? What's going on, Laverne? Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's going on? What's up, Mendez? Hello, Anna and Elsa and the Queen. What's going on? What's going on, Kevo? Good morning. Good morning to you. My sweetie in there. She on her way to work. What's up, Audrey? What's going on? How y'all doing, man? Let's get into it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's since we got the internet's up, let's go to Econo Day and see what's on the. I think the most important thing everybody waiting for is tomorrow. FOMC. Today had housing starts permits at 8:30. The housing starts permits. That's when they applying for permits to like start building a new home and stuff like that right now. If I ain't mistaken, a housing start is registered at the start of construction of a new building intended primarily for residential building. Yes, the start of construction is defined as the beginning of the excavation and foundation for the building. Yes, I was correct. That's when they starting to build a home, right? And you can look at why investors care, because when people start building homes, that means they're going to start buying refrigerators and dryers and stuff like that. They're going to be buying lumber to work to build a building. They're going to be buying concrete, post slab. It like the housing permits give them a projection of, okay, we're starting to build this house. So it's going to filter out into all these other areas, because the more houses they start to build, the more appliances they're going to need, the more HVAC units they're going to need, or whatever they call the ACs, the more this they're going to need, the more that they're going to need. So it gives them a peek into, you know what I'm saying, the future with the permits. When they file for the permits, yeah, that right there. You can go out there and check it out for yourself. But they anticipated it to be 1.4 million, and the actual was 1.57 million. So it the starts the starts annual rate was higher, but the permits annual rate was lower. So they had more starts than the consensus was, but they had less permits, meaning filing for new permits, than the consensus was, right? So they started building more, but the future is showing that they're not going to be starting to build as much, because they the amount of permits being filed, meaning, hey, I'm filing for a permit to what's the name? And they say right there, permits have been slowing less sharply, are expected to come in at 1.6, but it's still slowed more than they thought. Okay, tomorrow is the doozy that everybody waiting for. This little bugger right here, the FOMC meeting. Then at 2:30, Powell gonna be talking. So the meeting, that's when they gonna announce. Everybody, I already know everybody expecting they gonna announce a 75 basis point, meaning 0.75%. Everybody expecting a 0.75%. That's what's most likely expected, right? There's a small minority that think they might do a full percent, but it's the overwhelming vote right now is 75 basis points, or 0.75% is what's expected, right? That's 2 o'clock tomorrow, and then Powell talks at 2:30. So if Powell says something too aggressive, expect the market to react to the downside. If Powell come in line or sound less hawkish, expect the market to react to the upside. But in all things, don't try to anticipate what it's going to do. Sit on the sideline, let the algos do what they're going to do, and once they do what they're going to do, react to the price action to the next logical level. React to the price, let the price action do what it do, and then react to the next logical level, right? Oh, I jollipies to our sponsors this morning. What Doc texted me? He takes up going back and forth. What this dude talking about, man? What he talking about? He texts me so with crested crabs going back and forth with a gift. It's swinging back and forth this morning. Let's get to the price. Doc texts me something looking like it's swinging back and forth. Pull up on the live. Hold up. Come here. Hey, man, I'm on live. Put up on the live. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Let's get into it, man. Let's look at the overnight price action. Okay, let's see. As you see, as y'all can see, we are coming down. We have been taking the internal sales. We just overnight we set oh, y'all hold on, man. Let me set my levels. I ain't set no levels overnight. Y'all bear with me for a minute. 12 o'clock, we opened up at 39.26.25. 39.26.25. We opened up midnight at 39.26.25. We opened up London. London open was 39.25. Oh, very close. Very close. London and midnight was very close. They right there together. And then we started to drop it like, oh, London hit them with a Judy swing. Y'all see that? Went up, ran that buy side, and dropped it like it's hard. London hit them with a Judy swing. I wonder if 100 caught that Judy swing on the London. Is 100 in here? 100, you in here? Did you catch that Judy swing on the London if you in here? All right. Okay. So let me mark this little sell side right here that we put there before I get into it. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so we got a new we're gonna move this to the new daily top. We're gonna move this new daily top right here. We got a new daily top right there because we poked outside. Yeah, I changed the color to white so I can identify the daily top. Let me explain that real quick so there don't be no confusion. Let me explain this real quick so that it don't be no confusion of how I got the charge mark. No confusion of how I got the charge mark. Hey, zoom out, right? You see, I got a capital buy side liquidity there, but I got a capital buy side liquidity up there. The capital buy side means that's external liquidity, right? But Tim, if it's external, why you got it inside there? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. You see that white line? That white line is my daily top of my box, right? This green line and this red line, right there, that's my weekly top and bottom of the box. Right now, this daily top is different from the weekly top, right? That's why I got two capital B's, right? Because this is daily external, this is weekly external. Right now, the daily and the weekly external bottom are the exact same area. So this daily external and weekly external is in the same spot. That's why it's just one red line. Now, if we were to get up here somewhere and my daily box had a different bottom from my weekly box, then it would be a white line. Just say if this was like my daily bottom, it was different. It would be a white line right here with a capital SSL there. But right now, my weekly and my daily is the same spot. So that's why it's just a white line at the top with a capital BSL and a red line at the bottom with a capital SSL. So overnight we poked through. We poked through yesterday. Well, actually, yesterday before overnight, right? The top of the box, the top of the daily box was here, right? It was down. It was down here on at this right here. So the top of the box was there, and we poked through right at the end of the day into the external liquidity on the day, right? Into the external liquidity on the day, and then overnight we made a Asian high right there. So I adjusted the top of the box to here, right? And then during the London, we poked through that and made an overnight high of 396.25, right? And then once we made that overnight high of 396.25, we delivered again. We took external liquidity, right here. During the Asian, we came up, right? We came down and took some internal liquidity at this fair value gap right here. We came down to this hourly fair value gap right there, roughly back to the New York close, and then we delivered this internal liquidity to the external buy side. Boom, we took the external buy side right here at 393.50, right? Set an overnight high of 390.39.36. We took it at 339.34.50, 39.34.50, and we set a new overnight high at 39.36.25, and that's now the new top of our box because we took the buy side liquidity right here above this swing high, and then we dropped it like it's hot, right? We took the buy side, then we took off to the downside, and we've got the wax off. No, we got the wax on of this hourly fair value gap because we made the fair value gap going up, right? So now we got the wax on of this hourly fair value gap, right? We came down to this potential order block right here, right? We came down to this potential order block right here, wicked up, and see how we came past 50% of this order block. When we came down, we pushed past 50%. Now this weakens this in my mind as being an order block because we pushed well past 50%. It still can act as an order block, but when we push well past 50% of it like that right there, that weakens it in my mind. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna run over him. That's what I be thinking, right? I don't put as much weight on it when we just push past it like that. So now we took this internal liquidity at this fair value gap that was there, and then we pushed up and took the buy side to external. Now we've come down and taken this internal liquidity in this hourly fair value gap right here, this big hourly fair value gap. We push into the internal liquidity. We took that right now. Now it's time to see what the market wants to do. Do the market want to keep taking internal? How do we know that, right? If we push back up, if now we just set a low right here, right? If we push back up, just say to this fair value gap, or let's find an equilibrium on this right here. Let's find an equilibrium on this move, right? Equilibrium on this move is 39, let's just say 39 10 3, yeah, 39 10 75, right? Let's just say 39 10 75. That's good spot. Yeah, 39 10 75 or 39 11. Either way, it's just one tick. 39 11. Let's just round to 39 11. That'll put us above this swing high right here, right? That'll put us above this swing high right here. We'll come up, take internal liquidity above this swing high right here, and then push it back down and take this sell side, right? That's how you know the market is ready to continue to take sell side, right? Because we came down, we took this internal sell side liquidity here at this fair value gap, right? We set a swing high right here, right? The high of that candle is 39.06, right? The equilibrium for this price leg down was 39.11, right? Which is above this swing high, above this buy side liquidity. Let me go ahead and mark that out so I can remember what the level is. All right. Let me get me a BSL. Okay, so and then there's a fair value gap right. I moved this one here since we already got the wax on. We done waxed on it. We ain't get the wax off, but I don't want to be piling all these fair value gaps up on top of each other. So I'm just gonna move this one here. I'm gonna move that one there because I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, piling all them fair value gaps on top of each other. Right. So lock and load, lock and load. Okay, lock and load, lock and load. Okay. Okay. So looking like we finna touch this sell side already before the what's the name even open. Who's just calling me from a number that I don't know? Watch it don't be nobody. Cause I got my kids' numbers programmed in. Hello? Nobody. Telemarketer. They finna call me back forever now. So we still haven't taken out this sell side liquidity. Looking like we may end up if we set relative equal lows, then that's a target. If we set relative equal lows right here at this 39.85, that's a target to me. So I'll be looking for the market to come up, take this buy side, maybe even get into a discount. I mean, get into a premium up here by this fair value gap, and then come back down to take these equal lows if we set equal lows there. But even still, even if we don't set equal lows, I still would be looking for the market to come up, take this buy side to keep pushing down and try to clean up some of this stuff that we left yesterday. We got sell side. We just took that sell side right there. We just took that sell side right there at 38.85. We got sell side at 38.78.75. We got sell side and a fair value gap. Sell side of 38.70.25. This one right here, I know it looks a little weird right there, but that's a 15-minute swing low at that 38.53.50. That's a 15-minute swing low. I know it looks strange because it's not on a swing low, but that's a 15-minute level. And then we got sell side at 38.50.75, just below the what's the name, and that's another 15-minute level. These two at the bottom are 15-minute levels right before our external sell side. We just took out the we just made a new overnight low. We just made a new overnight low. I ain't even gonna bother marking it right now because this 60-minute candle still got some time. So we just took out the overnight low. Right now, the new overnight low is 38.84.25. I ain't gonna bother moving that. That's it, man. That's all I got for the overnight price action, and that's all I got for the levels that I'm watching. Hopefully, I was able to put into detail why I'm looking at what I'm looking at. Remember the way I look at the price action, right? Take the buy side, deliver it to some sell side somewhere. If we take buy side and deliver it to an external sell side, you know what I'm saying? That's the market choosing choosing direction. If we don't deliver it to external, it's just chop suey. But when we deliver it to external, in Lil Timmy Rogers' mind, that's the market choosing direction, right? Right now, we are, let's see if we came back to a discount yet. We're going from yesterday up into where we at now. We are in a discount. We in a slight discount now for yesterday's range. We're in a slight discount right now for yesterday's range. From yesterday's low to the overnight high, the entire range of our daily box equilibrium is 38.91. 38.91 is equilibrium. So now we have come into, we're in a slight discount. Let me see what this fair value gap is. This hourly fair value gap is the sell side liquidity from 38.78.75, 38.70.25, and then to the bottom of the fair value gap at 38.67.25. All of that is within a OTE range. All of that's in the optimum trade range, right? This sell side liquidity at 38.78.75, 38.70.25, and then the fair value gap there around. That's all optimum trade entries off of yesterday's price move, right? So if you bullish, that'll be a good area to be looking to take it at least back up to this buy side liquidity right there. If you take anything off of this right here, low hanging fruit would be the buy side liquidity at 39.06.75. It would be nice to see it get down into this fair value gap right there. I would love to see that. Get down, fill this fair value gap, and then take it back up, right? That way, this downside stuff, this real downside stuff is taken care of. These swing lows down here, we don't need to get that unless we just bearish and want to go down. But let's get this fair value gap and take it back up. That's what I'll be looking at. The market gonna open in 5 minutes. Hopefully, I was able to explain everything thoroughly. I said I was going to try to get more detailed on the explanations. Oh, before I go to the chat, let's look at any type of divergence. Let's see what's going on with all three indices. The Dow has a hourly fair value gap below this consolidation from yesterday. The NQ doesn't have any fair value gaps below the consolidation. The ES has a fair value gap that we already pointed out below the consolidation, coming from the 1300 low of yesterday. Let's see who's showing if there's any noticeable difference. The NQ seemed to be showing the most relative strength. The NQ got a steeper angle on its the NQ showing the most relative strength right now, but there's no divergence. Everybody is making is still seeming to make a higher low. The NQ made is working. The NQ working on a swing low. The Dow and the ES just made a lower low this hour. So the NQ showing the most relative strength because the Dow and the ES just made a new overnight low, but the NQ has not made a new overnight low yet. It's still working on that. Let's see if the NQ pop down and get a new overnight low and then bounce back up and then pull the ES up with it. But we'll see, man. Let the price action show you what it want to do. The market getting ready to open up in 3 minutes. I don't think I put the link in the chat. If I did not put the link in the chat, I jollipies. I'm about to put the link in the chat right now. Did I put the link in the chat? No, I did not put the link in the chat. My bad. Let me put the link in the chat and then I'll go through and look at the chat and see what y'all talking about. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Did you look? No, I didn't look at Spalene. Did I look at Spalene? I did not look at Spalene today. I looked at the Econo day, but Spalene is up. let's hold on. We can't do that. Spalene is up. How Spalene get up there like that? Man, my bad. I was deep diving into the what's name. Come on, man. Y'all can't let me forget to talk to Spalene. How y'all do that, man? Man, get your vocal cords together and sing it with me. Spalene, Spalene, where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. Hey, baby. Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry I neglected you. We about to gap down. The market finna open in 2 minutes. We finna gap down $3 and some change. We finna have a $3 and some change gibby gap down, right? Let's see if we get us a gap down retrace. The way the market trading right now, a gap down retrace is looking pretty good because we are in a slight discount from yesterday's price range. We have come down to a slight discount. So let's see if the gap down retrace plays out. I would love to see Spalene get a gap down retrace and come up and finish out this daily fair value gap. I ain't gonna hold you. I really wish we would have opened up in the same spot and pushed up far enough to get up to equilibrium, so that we will be nicely prepared for tomorrow, where I expect the morning to just be really slow and do nothing until Powell comes out in the afternoon. But let's see how it play out. This may be the market tip in his hand that, hey, it expects Powell. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you have to go and trade, I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Just do me a favor. Hit the like button on the way out the door. And I'll see you tonight at 7:30. Peace. But this may be the market tip in his hand that they say, hey, we already expect what we expect from Powell. We're going to use the day to come. Remember, I told y'all it'd be a dirty dog trick for them to take it down and make this be a bullish week when everybody expecting this to be a bearish week. The market might come down and say, hey, we're going to push this down, take out these relative equal lows right here, take out this daily fair value gap. And when Powell come out and say what we know he going to say, pang-ow, take off. That'd be a dirty dog trick because everybody and their mama expecting it to be bearish. Because we in September, we selling off hard. You know what I'm saying? We doing all this right here. It'd be a dirty dog trick for them to just switch it around and push it bullish on us. Would it now? Yes, it would. Let me see what the Let me see what the chat talking about. We already went over everything. We went over all the levels on the ES. So we ain't gonna go back through it with Spalene. Nothing. What's up? What's up, Cameron? What's going on with you? What's up, Ramon? What's happening, Ramon? What's going on, Thomas? What's up, Lil Hawk? Morning. What's up, Seawalk? What's up, Sanjay? What's going on, Tanya? Kareem? Max G? What's up, 100? 100, you never sent me that picture again. I told you to send me the picture. What's up, Trey? What's up to the artist formerly known as Doc Nolan in the leopard speedo on the beaches of Jamaica. Swedish hit them with the 1.75. Man, 25 more than expected. Okay, then we might get hit with a 1. That'll be 25 more than expected over here. What's up, T Baker? What's up, C-Walk? What you say? Hey, Tim, the daily buy side yesterday at 38.85 is almost the same as the daily sell side today. The top of the box. The top of the box from yesterday. Yesterday was, wait a minute. Yesterday, the top of the box yesterday was 39.05. Hold up. The daily buy side yesterday of 38.85. 38.85 down here. We had a buy side line over here yesterday. Okay, I can't remember, but yeah, it looked like we would have had 38.85. Yeah, we would have had a line. We would have had a line right. Oh, and then today's, okay, I see what you're saying. So yesterday, this was the buy side, the internal buy side yesterday, and then today this was the internal sell side. Okay, yeah. Them algos, man. That's how them algos be doing. We just took out the sell side at 38.78.75. We wicking up off that pretty nice. Let's see how that starts to play out. The Dow just the Dow came. It did not take out yesterday's afternoon low. Came real close to it. ES is nowhere near it. So the Dow is almost about to take out. Yeah, ES is nowhere near it. The NQ made a new overnight low and pushed up a little bit. The NQ still showing the most relative strength. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see how this play out, man. Let's see if this day just be a dilly-dally day or what. Are we at the weekly order block on what? The ES? Let me see. We're in it. We went below the body. And then we came back. Where we are right now, we're just below the body of the weekly order block. But yes, if you're in the mind frame of using the last candle, like me, I like to use the last candle. We're just below the body. If you're in the mind frame of using the most beefy candle, right? We're inside the most beefy candle, right? We're inside the most beefy candle, right? I'm in the mind frame of using the last candle, unless the last candle is like a really small, like insignificant candle. But since we came down and wicked up and then had such a drastic move from there, that's why I'm using this one right here. Was still like in consolidation to me. So you know what I'm saying? You could, if you're in the mind frame of using the most beefy, that's fine. But I just like to use the last one. Even though it's got like a humongous wick, I still like it. In this case, I use the last one because, you know, weekly candles, I try to, you know, say I try not to be so I try not to go so far back because a lot happened in these 3 weeks. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, we are in that area of the weekly order block. Go back to my 15-minute. All right, 15-minute. So over here we came down, boom, respected this order block, took off, pang out, right? Came through, came all the way back down, ran this sell side, right? Went through the order block, and then we pushed back up. So we took the sell side and pushed back up. So we took buy side up here overnight, right? Took buy side overnight, came back, and now we have delivered it to sell side right here. Took this buy side over here. We took out this high at 39, 34, 50, right? Took that high on the buy side, external buy side, and came and delivered it to internal sell side. Boom. We just delivered it to that internal sell side. Now, this is where you wait. This is where you wait right here. So now you got a 15-minute fair value gap right here that I'm not gonna mark because I don't want all the junk on there. Hold on, bear with me. Let me mark my New York open real quick. We opened up at 38.8275. 38.8275. New York open is 38.8275. All right, this is where you wait. Cause see, we pushing down, right? We hit the sell side, right? We coming down, right? If we come down and take this sell side, this is all in. We took external, and now we coming down. We delivered it to internal sell side. We pushing, pushing, pushing. Boom. We want to take out. We looking like we want to take out another internal sell side, right? So we took the external, delivering it down. Went. We made a fair value gap. Came all the way down. Went through this fair value gap right here on the 15-minute. Right, we came down through it. I think we deleted that hourly. I think it was an hourly there, and we removed it. Yes, it was. There was an hourly there that we removed. Right, so we took this external buy side, came down, took out an hourly fair value gap that was up in here that we moved because we adjusted. Wait a minute. Oh, that's an hourly. I moved it up there. We adjusted it up. I'm like, why that's off? But that's a 15-minute. Okay. So we took this hourly, we went into this hourly liquidity pool in a form of a fair value gap. We took this sell side liquidity right there. Now we're pushing down, looking like we're going to take out some more sell side liquidity at 38.7025, right? With another hourly fair value gap liquidity pool right there. Boom. So we took external, delivered it to this internal fair value gap, delivered it to this internal sell side. Now we're going to deliver it to this internal sell side again with another internal fair value gap. Boom. Those are the hourly levels. And then if you see down here, this is what I was talking about. These two were 15-minute levels at the bottom, right? These are the 15-minute levels, right? As y'all know, it's been many times where we come all the way to the edge of the box. We've gone all the way to the edge of the box on the top side, did not take the external buy side, and then turn around and came all the way back down and took out the external sell side. Y'all hold on for a minute. That's my mama. What's going on, Pumpkin? Nothing. Just text it to me and I'll call you back. Okay. All right, love you. Love you too. Bye. Bye. I forgot what I was saying. We just took the sell side at 38, 70, 25. We just took the sell side at 38, 70, 25. We actually doing exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, these were the 15 minutes. Yeah. And like I say, it's been times where we be selling off, and all we do is just soak up all the internal liquidity and then turn around and go back the other way and deliver it to the external buy side, or to soak up all the internal buy side, then turn around, leave the buy side, the external buy side, then turn around and come all the way down and deliver it to the external sell side, right? That's why I say this is when you wait, right? If you didn't have a setup to get into right now, going short right now, this is when you wait. Just wait for the market to show you, okay, what move am I gonna make, right? Because getting into this right here, your time is up. And don't forget, this right here put us into a nice discount for going back long. Remember this, the bottom of this fair value gap was like within, all of that was within the OTE range of the yesterday's move. So if you're an OTE trader, right, this is you're in your entry. You're in your entry right now, right? You're in your entry. Your stop loss will be down here below 38.53.50, right? If that's within your risk tolerance, you're in your entry right now if you're an OTE trader, right? We just took sell side. We took external buy side, delivered it to internal sell side in the fair value gap, internal sell side as far as sell side liquidity, and now we're in an optimum trade entry range. Boom, that's your entry, right? That's your stop loss down there, right? If it go along with your thesis, your bias, you're in your entry right now. Your stop loss is down there, and then boom, you just take it back up, right? If I was an OTE trader, I would be in the trade right now. I'll be in the trade right now because I would have taken it at least 50% of this, right, just on the south side of this sell side liquidity, right? Boom, you got the bottom of the box right there. We got a 15-minute, you got a 15-minute fair value gap that comes down to here. So you got to think about giving it to there. You got a 15-minute order block right here. So if you're an order block trader, your entry is here. This is your entry right here. If you're an order block trader and you believe it's going back up, right? That's your entry right there. If I get the thing to line up, 38.62.75. Boom, that's your entry right there. Your stop loss is on the bottom side of the order block, up under 38.53.50. Right? If you're waiting for it to come to that right there. And then if you get into a trade from an order block standpoint, right, your stop loss is on the bottom side of the order block. You start to not sweat if it respects 50% of the order block, right? You enter at the top. If it respects 50% of the order block, you start wiping your brow because you're like, whoo, it's pushing back up now. If it don't respect 50% of the order block, you start to sweat a little bit, but it doesn't mean that it won't respect it. You just start to sweat a little bit because it's not respecting 50% of the order block. If it stop you out, that's why you got risk management. That's why you got risk management. But I don't know why I started talking about all that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I do not know why I started talking about that, all that. I just went into a whole nother thing. There she go. Michelle. Oh, I almost said Michelle Tucker. That's a different Michelle. I jalapies. How you doing, Michelle Thomas? Thank you for your dedication. Free 99 for so much information. I appreciate you for pulling up, Michelle. Got to get to work. I appreciate you, T-Tonio. What you want me to tell people about your leopard speedos on the beaches in Jamaica? What if we keep rising, then drop to fill the gap on the SPY? Let's look at the SPY. You talk about push up and then drop down here to get that. That's what we were talking about. That's what we were expecting. We was expecting it to push up and then maybe get to equilibrium or a premium and then drop it down and get this fair value gap. That was the bearish outlook, right? When I'm bearish, I want to go up to a premium, some type of premium, and push down. So the premium for this leg down would be above 396.92. You know what I'm saying? Push up to a premium and then sell off and get this fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even push up to a premium and sell off and get all the way down to this fair value gap, right? Breaking outside the weekly box, but still staying within the monthly box. You see what I'm saying? Take out this all this internal liquidity here between the gaps and the full gaps and the fair value gaps and all the different kinds of gaps, right? The different kinds of imbalances, and then push down and get this. That was the bearish thesis. But right now, yesterday when we gapped down, I was like, that'd be a dirty dog trick if they take it down first and then make it a bullish week. Come down, get this, break this swing low, maybe even get this fair value gap, and then push it up on the week. That'll be a dirty dog trick. A dirty dog trick, because that everybody is expecting it to be bearish. But guess what? What if they want to take it bullish? What if they want to take it bullish and go up? Because right now, September is down. How much we down on September? How much we down on September right now? Right now, September is down 2.7%. We are down 2.7% on September, right? Over the past 5 years, September has been on average down 1.5%, right? We're above the average right now. So we can very well, we got 2 weeks left in September. We can very well make this a bullish week and then make next week a bearish week and come back down into the average of September being negative. You know what I'm saying? We can very much so do that. If September still be in the negative, I mean, be a negative month. And then mind you, September don't have to be a negative month. You know what I'm saying? Then we can be using, even, let's just say September is a negative month, but this is as negative as September is gonna get, and they getting ready to make October a bullish month, right? They're getting ready to make October a bullish month. What better way to make October a bullish month than to come down here into the discount of the move? You know what I'm saying? And we're in the discount of our monthly box right now. We're in a deep discount because this is our monthly box, right? From 479.98 to 362.70. We in a deep discount of the monthly box right now, right? Come down, take out this fair value gap right there, and then just start pushing up for the rest of the time. You know what I'm saying? To make October bullish. We already in a discount. The big boys buy the discount, sell at a premium. We can't rule that out either. Even though, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, don't get stuck in the mind frame of September just got to die. You know what I'm saying? September has died. It's been a lot of dying in September. You know what I'm saying? If you go from the September high to where we at right now, right? We down 6.75% from the September high to now. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of down, right? What's to say we can't just start reversing right now and pushing up, because this August and this September, that could have been the down move, because look, we came up to a premium. Let's run our fibs, right? You got to think about all sides of the story, right? Equilibrium for our monthly box was 421.08, right? Right? So July and August, we pushed up into a premium, right? Pushed up into a premium, and then we started selling off, right? We came back down to a discount. Now we're in a discount. August and September could have been pulling back to the discount to push October as a bullish month. You see what I'm saying? So what's to say now that we in this discount and we only got a little over a week and a half left in September, who's to say they can't start pushing up? Or who's to say they can't use Powell tomorrow to push down to take care of this other gap work down here that we need to take care of, and then start to reverse, you know what I'm saying? And that's the pull back into the discount, and then start to reverse to get back up to a premium. You always want to keep your head on a swivel. You always want to keep your head on a swivel. Don't try to predict what the market gonna do. Just look at the price action and understand all the scenarios that may play out. Do not speak to Doc. Do not speak to Doc, Michelle. Your commentary makes charting fun again. On the 15-minute. What was that? Oh, you was talking about the levels. I think I had found it. Thank you, Tim. I'm telling my daughters you Uncle Tim. What's up, Anna and Elsa? Hello, how are you? And they don't even know it. He said they don't even know it. Hey, I think that's all I got, man. I don't think I got nothing else. We have taken out the sell side liquidity. We have pushed through the hourly fair value gap. We still the bottom of the 15-minute fair value gap is 38.53.50, and that's the high of the 15-minute order block, right? The open of the 15-minute order block is 38.62.75. If you trade off of order blocks, 38.62.75 would be the entry to go long. All of this fair value gap right here, this OTE entry right here at this fair value gap, this order block entry, this 15-minute fair value gap entry, all of them, the stop loss will be resting below 38.53. No matter which one of these techniques you enter off of, if you know what I'm saying, a fair value gap, order block, or OTE, in this scenario, all three entry types, the stop loss would be in the exact same spot for this trade right here, because this low below 38 53.50 is the same stop loss for every last one of these entry types in this area right here. You got a breaking market structure right there. You got a 15-minute fair value gap. You got a 15-minute order block. You got a deep OTE discount off of yesterday's run. All of those lined up together, and the stop loss would be in the same spot. 38.53.50. So I'm gonna say 37.52.50. 37.52.5 plus 5. 37.57.50. I would need to come all the way down here to pick me up, because I only got a 5-point stop loss, and I try to give my stop loss 1 point below the exit. So 38.53 minus 1 is 38.52, plus 5 is 38.57. So I would need to come down to 38.57.50 to pick me up on this trade, right? Because I got my breaking structure, I got my fair value gap right there, and then it came back down to it. Boom, it hit it, right? This 50% of the gap, I should be in that trade based off of my trading setup, but the risk to reward, the risk management, this risk is outside my risk tolerance. I would need to come all the way down into this order block, all the way down to 58, 57, 50. You know what I'm saying? Which is, let me see if that's more than 50% of that order block. Go from the bottom of the body to the top of the body. It's only got little any teeny wicks, so I guess I probably could use the wicks too. But when I'm looking at the order block, I just look at the body. I don't really include the wicks. Right. So 38, 53, 50. 38, 53, 25 is 50% of it. So that's a little bit below 50% of that order block, what my entry would need to be at, which is not bad. It's close enough for government work, but I don't know. Let's see how it play out. But that's where my entry would need to be. It's outside of my normal trade, my breaking market structure, come back to the fair value gap. That's my trade. Breaking market structure, come back to the fair value gap. Or breaking market structure, fair value gap retrace. That's how if you want to say it fancy. But based off of, I don't just take every trade. That's my setup if it's not within my risk parameters. Learning how to counter trade is going to be important because they are doing something. Yes, they always up to something. You got to keep your eyes on them sneaky boogers. My God, keep grinding. I appreciate you, Towns. Gabriel, Davario. What name will you use today? Davario. Hey, I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm just running my mouth. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. I've been on here for 57 minutes. If y'all got anything out of this, hit the like button for me, especially you hater. It's a hater out. It's one hater that always hit the dislike button. Just one. If it was 50, I wouldn't care, but it's always just one. And YouTube don't show me who like it or who don't like it, but it's always just one. So I know it's you. I know it's you. I know you feel something in the pit of your stomach right now because you can feel me looking at you. It's always you. Just one. Just one. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Look, Cooler say stop pointing at me like that. Hey, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Y'all don't know what this do for an old dude like me, man. I appreciate y'all just sitting down. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. That's it. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I promise you. Ain't nothing special about me, man. Ain't nothing special about me. We got divergence. We got some, before I go real quick, we got divergence now. The NQ has not made a lower low based off of yesterday's lows. The ES and the Dow has both made lower lows. The Dow is coming into a hourly order block. They're getting close to an hour. Did they get into the wick? They haven't gotten into the wick yet. I don't think they got into the wick yet. The low on that candle is 307.06. The high on this candle is 307.04. So they're close to an order block. The NQ is refusing to make a lower low based off of yesterday afternoon, and the ES has made a lower low and filled that hourly fair value gap that we had pointed out. So we have some divergence. The NQ is showing relative strength. The NQ is showing a refusal to drop lower. Let's go back and look at the highs that we made. The NQ made a lower high. The Dow made a higher high. The ES made a higher high. Okay, so the ES and the NQ made higher highs, showing a willingness to go higher. The NQ made a lower high, right? So now the ES and the Dow are moving lower. They're taking sell side from yesterday and pushing down, and the Dow pushed down and took care of some gap work. The ES took care of some gap work. The NQ has no gap work to take care of. So now let's see if this reverses now, because the ES and the Dow showed a willingness to go higher. The ES and the Dow took external buy-side liquidity, showing a willingness to go higher. Now, let's see if this willingness stays in place and go up. Let us see. Let us see, because we get in divergence. We get in divergence. And the NQ doesn't look like it want to take these lows. Plus, it don't have any gap work to take out. Dow took care of his gap work. ES took care of his gap work on the hourly. Just got a little bit more gap work to take care of on the 15-minute right here. And we shall see from there. And then these are 15-minute level sell sides right there that I marked out. It wasn't like on hourly levels. So let's see if this order block hold. This order block may hold up. We haven't tested it yet. And we got a nice violent move off of it yesterday. Pang, ow! Nice violent move off that. So that order block maybe a nice long off of some options. Maybe a nice long off some options. Yes, what is? I don't know what I said. How you set the chart up on it. Well, I think we talk about this every day now. Power moves. There ain't no disrespect. You just funny. Cause we in the beginning, we used to talk about this every day. And then we stopped talking about it for a while. We had stopped talking about it for a long time. And then lately, a lot of people been asking that. It's just a normal chart like this, but with 3 instruments in it, and it's just shrunk up to the side. See, I just got it shrunk to the side. Like I just pushed over there like that. But the way you do it is, right, you go to your control station, control panel, or whatever they call it. Let me get the control panel. So you go, come on, Tim. You go to your control panel, right? Pull up the control panel and go under new and go on the chart, right? Go on the new, you go on the chart. And you ain't gotta apologize. Them just jokes, man. What say, Rhonda? You must be new here. Nah, we just joke like that. Power moves. It ain't no big deal, man. I'm gonna go through it. When you go to charts, we go to new. You go to the control station. You go to charts, and then let me go back. I don't know if I said that right. You go to the control station or control panel, whatever they call it. You go to new. Under new, you select charts. It pull up a box like this right here. Then you go to select your instruments, right? I choose to have the ES, the NQ, and the dial, right? So I select ES, right? I don't hit OK yet. I drop it down again. I check NQ. I don't hit OK yet. I drop it down again. I check YM, right? Now that I got all 3 instruments in there, this is where you go through and you set it up exactly how you want them to look, right? The way I got it set up is not the default. So when I put it up, they're going to look different. But you go through, you set your counters how you want it to look. You set if you want it to plot your entries. You set everything up you want to look for each instrument. Select ES, set it. Select the NQ, set it. Select the YM, set it, right? Then you hit OK. Now you hit OK. Once you hit OK, it gives you a box. Don't worry about the chart trader because I ain't got the chart trader on, so I just hide the chart trader, right? Now you got a box that looks like this right here. Boom. There you go. You got this right here. And then all you do is you just take it and you grab the side and you shrink it all the way over. And I bring it all the way down to where I can only see the instrument and the time frame. And then I stick it over here to the side like that. Boom. There you go. Now you got the 3 instruments over there together. And then I just shrink it down like that and keep it on like 60-minute counters and keep it stuck over here to the side. Now this little piece right here, that's the data box, right? All thing, get out of my way, control panel. Now the data box is this little piece of paper with an icon on it. The only thing the data box, it just shows you the information when you move around the screen. You see how the numbers changing? It show you like the information that it's the data box of all the different candles and levels. When I come over the single chart, it's only one little panel, right? When I come over here to this, right, it's 3 different ones. It's 1, 2, 3, because I got 3 instruments over there, and it show you all the information. And then this over here, this is just a single chart by itself, just stretched out real big. That's how I get the screen to look like that. And I just got everything positioned and sized the way I want it to, so that, you know what I'm saying, I can look at the stuff. I can look at my divergence on all three. I can look at my divergence and see what all three instruments doing on the 60-minute level. And then I can look at my chart that I'm watching in the meantime. And then if I need to hover over something and see an exact number, I can say, oh, the low on that calendar is 38.64.50. The high is 38.74.50. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got it set up like that. And again, no need to apologize. That's what you jumped in too early. What you jumped in early. But yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. We keep it light. We laugh and joke around here. If you got thin skin, this ain't the place for you. Hey man, it's 10:07. I've been on here for an hour and 6 minutes, man. I'm gonna see y'all tonight at 7:30. What's today? Today is Tuesday. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30 for the price action recap. When is this dentist appointment? That's make sure I'm not lying to y'all. Tomorrow at 3:30. Okay, I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30 for the price action recap, man. If you're gonna trade safe. Let the market tell you what it want to do before you just jump in. Don't anticipate. Have a strategy and execute. Keep your risk management in place. You'll be good. Gone. Yep.